Barcelona have just shaken the football world with a massive transfer that's now official. A world-class striker is on his way to Camp Nou. After weeks of speculation, quiet negotiations, and a high-profile leak that set social media ablaze, the deal is finally done. This isn't just another big-name signing. It's a statement, a turning point. A move that signals Barcelona's ambition to return to the top of European football under Hansi Flick. But before we dive into the details of this seismic transfer, there are several other major stories unfolding at Barcelona, ones that could completely shift the landscape of the summer transfer window.
Luis Diaz is on the verge of completing a high-profile move to FC Barcelona, with the Catalan club accelerating talks over the past few days to push the deal closer to the finish line. After months of speculation linking the Colombian international to a possible switch to La Liga, recent developments suggest that negotiations between Barcelona and Liverpool have reached an advanced stage. The Blaugrana have long admired Diaz's explosive pace, technical skill, and attacking intelligence, viewing him as an ideal candidate to revitalize their left wing and add more firepower to a squad currently undergoing major transition under new head coach Hansi Flick. Barcelona's sporting leadership, led by Deco and supported by President Joan Laporta, have made Diaz a top priority for the summer window. The club is reportedly prepared to put forward a formal offer in the region of €60 million, a figure slightly below Liverpool's earlier valuation but seen as a reasonable compromise given the player's contract situation. Diaz still has 2 years remaining on his current deal with Liverpool, but the Anfield club has not initiated discussions about an extension, fueling speculation that they are open to selling for the right price. Sources close to both clubs suggest that there may even be a gentleman's agreement in place to allow the winger to leave, especially in light of his wishes. Diaz had a strong campaign in 2024-25, contributing 13 goals and 7 assists in all competitions, playing a crucial role in Liverpool's push for domestic silverware, including their historic 20th league title. Despite his contributions, the player is said to be drawn to the idea of playing in Spain, and more specifically, to the allure of representing Barcelona, a club he has reportedly followed closely since his youth. The opportunity to become a central figure in Flick's new-look side and to play alongside the likes of Pedri, Gavi, and Lamine Yamal is thought to be particularly appealing to the Colombian star. Barcelona, meanwhile, are working within tight financial constraints, but remain confident that they can structure the deal in a way that satisfies all parties involved. Whether that includes performance-based add-ons or staggered payments remains to be seen, but optimism is growing that an agreement is imminent. Club insiders believe that Diaz could not only fill a tactical need but also bring global commercial appeal, especially in Latin American markets, where his popularity continues to grow. MarcAndre Ter Stegen's future at FC Barcelona is increasingly in doubt as the club undergoes significant structural and strategic changes under new leadership. Despite being one of the most consistent and loyal performers at the club over the past decade, recent developments suggest that the German goalkeeper could be nearing the end of his time at Camp Nou. With Barcelona recently accelerating their pursuit of new goalkeeping options, most notably the signing of Joan Garcia from local rivals Espanyol and links to experienced shot-stopper Wojciech Szczesny, the writing may be on the wall for Ter Stegen. These moves point toward a shift in Barcelona's long-term planning between the posts, which may not include the 32-year-old veteran as a first-choice option. Although Ter Stegen remains under contract until 2028, financial pressures at the club are reportedly playing a major role in decision-making. Barcelona's salary cap issues have been well documented, and Ter Stegen's current contract includes a significant financial commitment, reportedly with around €42 million in wages remaining over the duration of his deal. In an effort to reduce the wage bill and free up space for new signings, the club is believed to be considering all options, including parting ways with some of their highest earners. While Ter Stegen has publicly stated that he wishes to stay at the club and has received no direct communication about being forced out, the broader context hints that a departure may soon be unavoidable. According to reports, several clubs across Europe and beyond, such as Galatasaray, Bayern Munich, and even MLS sides, have shown interest in signing Ter Stegen should he become available this summer. However, the German international has so far maintained that his intention is to remain at Barcelona and fight for his place under new manager Hansi Flick. He remains highly respected within the dressing room and among fans, but Flick may be looking to refresh the squad with younger or more tactically flexible players to fit his new system. Joan Garcia, younger and more agile in distribution, is reportedly being viewed as a long-term solution in goal, while Szczesny offers a cheaper and more experienced backup profile. For now, Ter Stegen's future hangs in the balance. He is still officially Barcelona's #1 goalkeeper and has not submitted any transfer request, nor has he agreed terms with another club. But as pre-season approaches and the club looks to finalize their summer plans, a resolution is expected soon. Marcus Rashford is reportedly set to join FC Barcelona in what could become one of the most high-profile transfers of the summer window. After months of speculation surrounding his future at Manchester United, recent developments indicate that the England international is now on the verge of a move to the Camp Nou. Barcelona, who are keen to revamp their attacking lineup under new head coach Hansi Flick, have identified Rashford as a key target due to his pace, versatility, and ability to operate across the front line. Sources close to both clubs suggest that talks have accelerated in recent weeks, with the Spanish giants now confident of completing the deal before pre-season begins. Rashford endured a difficult 2024-25 season at Manchester United, struggling for form and consistency under intense media scrutiny. Despite being one of the club's most talented and high-profile academy graduates, the 26-year-old forward has reportedly grown disillusioned with life at Old Trafford and is open to a new challenge. Barcelona, recognizing an opportunity, have stepped up their interest, and it's believed that personal terms will not be a major hurdle, as Rashford is enthusiastic about the chance to revive his career in Spain and play in a new tactical setup under Flick. Financially, the move is expected to be significant but feasible for Barcelona. Manchester United are said to be open to selling Rashford for a fee in the region of 60 to 70 million euros, especially as the club prepares for a rebuild under new management. For Barcelona, Rashford represents not just a footballing asset but also a marketable figure with global appeal. His potential arrival would be a massive statement of intent, especially as the club looks to bounce back from a disappointing campaign and close the gap with Real Madrid and the rest of Europe's elite. At Barcelona, Rashford would be expected to compete for a starting spot on the left wing, while also offering depth in the central striker role. His ability to stretch defenses and score from distance would complement the technical talents of Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and Gavi, potentially giving Barcelona one of the most dynamic attacking units in Europe. With Rashford keen to prove himself on a new stage and Barcelona eager to return to their former glory, the move is seen as a perfect fit by those close to the negotiations. Barcelona are reportedly putting the final touches on a deal to sign Spanish winger Nico Williams from Athletic Club, as the Catalan giants push to finalize one of the most exciting transfers of the summer. After weeks of negotiations and speculation, the agreement is now said to be in its decisive stages, with Barcelona confident of completing the move before the start of pre-season. Nico, who has just come off an impressive campaign and is currently starring for Spain at Euro 2024, has been a long-term target for the Blaugrana. His blistering pace, dribbling ability, and versatility on the wing make him an ideal addition to Hansi Flick's evolving squad. Barcelona have identified the 21-year-old as a top priority signing, viewing him as a perfect complement to their young attacking core, which already features talents like Lamine Yamal and Pedri. The club is reportedly prepared to trigger his release clause, believed to be around 58 million euros. As they aim to secure his signature amid interest from top clubs across Europe. Nico has shown a clear willingness to join Barcelona, with reports suggesting that personal terms are already agreed and that he's eager to play under Flick in a more expansive and ambitious system. Despite Barcelona's well-documented financial constraints, the club has been working behind the scenes to structure the deal in a financially viable manner. With Deco leading negotiations and support from the club's board, the final details are now being ironed out. There is optimism that a formal announcement could be made soon, marking a major boost to the squad ahead of the 2025-26 campaign. Nico's arrival would not only increase competition in the wide positions but also add much-needed depth, especially as Barça look to balance La Liga, Champions League, and Copa del Rey duties. Nico Williams, known for his explosive pace, work rate, and creativity in the final third, has become one of the standout wingers in Spanish football. At Athletic Club, he has developed into a consistent performer, contributing with goals, assists, and relentless pressing attributes that align well with Barcelona's new tactical direction. His chemistry with fellow Spanish internationals could help him settle quickly, and many within the club believe he could become a cornerstone of their future. As final negotiations are concluded,
All that remains is the formalization of the transfer and the official unveiling.
If completed, the signing of Nico Williams would be a major coup for Barcelona and a strong statement of intent as they continue to rebuild a squad capable of challenging for major honors both domestically and in Europe.